Gold Scratch. Thank you for watching. In the previous video I described how I got the engine out of this early Nova without removing the transmission. And that saved me a lot of work. I didn't have to remove the drive shaft, the transmission linkage, the shift linkage, the transmission mounts, speedometer cable, cooling lines, all that stuff. So everything connected to the transmission stayed unmolested and intact. So it saved a lot of work getting it out. So I also promised that I would, when I got it back in, I would provide a follow-up video of how to get it back in and what I had to do to accomplish that. And so that's the purpose of this video. If you work on cars, you already know that taking things apart is usually a lot easier than putting it back together. And that was true in this case. It's back in correctly. The motor mounts are all bolted down. The transmissions and engine connections are all installed in torque. 6 3/8 bolts are installed in torque, and it's in there to stay. However, it was a little more difficult than I expected. In order to make the alignment between with the dowels between the transmission and the engine, I found I had to remove the motor mounts to do that. And so that's what I did. I removed the motor mounts and then reinstalled them after the transmission and the engine were bolted together. Now, if you have a conventional mount that looks like this, with just the open space in the bottom, that's not really that big of a deal. However, if you have a car like this one that has a motor mount that looks like this, or a clamshell mount, where the bottom hole in the motor mount is shrouded and very difficult to get at once it's in the car, it's a different story. However, I was able to do that. What I did in order to make that work is I used a bolt like this. I made up a bolt like this that has the nut which connects the transmission mount, the engine mount, tightens against the engine mount, and the extended head of the bolt provides something to tighten and torque. So to get at them, to snug it down, I was able to use this small 3/8 ratchet to get it snug down. And in order to get the final torque, I use this offset wrench, box end wrench, which has got the offset, which also enables me to get into that tight space. It took a little time, but I got it done, and it's installed and it's going to stay there. Would I do this again? Absolutely. It did save a lot of work, and the next time I do one, I'll know all this stuff in advance, so it'll be a lot quicker. A couple extra points if you're going to try this method. When I did install the engine, the car was on its wheels, so that I could precisely align the engine and transmission by moving the car back and forth. My hoist only goes east and west, so I had to be able to do that. I also jacked the transmission to give it the right attitude and made sure all the holes in the connection where the 6 bolts go into the engine were nice and clean, so that I could get the 6 3/8 bolts back in with my fingers, and then of course final tighten them with a wrench. So hope you found it helpful. It did save a lot of work for me. I'll definitely use this method again. If you do find it helpful, give me a like, and thank you for watching Gold Scratch.